Alrighty, we are back with some more Mass Effect. And last episode, we helped Liara with her mommy issues, and we also committed a little bit of genocide. Today, I think. Let me check real quick. We might do some side quests. Okay. Oops. These all completed? Okay, no. Okay, so yeah, we might do some side quests. There's two of them right there we could do. I believe this one, Argus Row, I'm pretty sure that's the DLC. So we'll do this one first, and then we'll go do the DLC. But first, we're going to talk to the squad. I.e., in the BioWare games, after every major story beat, you talk to the squad. They normally got something new to say. That's just a good rule of thumb to keep in mind when playing games from BioWare. So I'm a little drunk right now. I don't think that's important. It might be. Just it's a heads up.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Yeah, dude. Oh. Seems like my frames are dropping. For whatever reason. Alright, come here, Caden. We're gonna smush mush. Shep wants smush smush.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the thorium.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. That a briefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is.
You're ridiculous.
It's like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
It's up to the Alliance to take its proper place, even if we have to kick its ass to convince it to kick theirs.
We're out here trying to save everyone. We can worry about who's king after the dust settles.
I was hot, so I took my sweatshirt off, and I took my headset off. I missed it. Was my response a space, racist response? I feel like it was after I selected it.
It'll have to happen sooner or later. The aliens
I don't know what's going on.
understand our position.
I'm just trying to get in Caden's pants.
We understand theirs any better. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. It's not...
What?
It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily.
Oh, Jesus.
What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. That's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You went Super Saiyan, bro.
He deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard.
Oh.
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is
And
about
then
all
level
we've
me
got
with
left.
your head.
Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Gimme, gimme. Haha, elevator go burr. So, the reason I'm going to daily uploads of Mass Effect is because I want to get through the entire trilogy before the remaster comes out. And I decided, I'm not gonna upload
Why did you become a
videos of the
mercenary?
remaster.
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed
That
Jared,
last drink was just
one
like
of the
nothing
few
but Crown
warlords who
Royal.
survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go.
Where did you come
It's
from?
as
Where did you
sacred
go?
as any
Where did you come from,
Krogan
Cotton Eye
place to
Joe?
be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Oh shit, we leveled up. You know what that means? Nothing, because I don't want to do it right now.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
Good thing I have my rabbit's foot. It should counteract all the negative waves.
You fucking
Just
tell her,
don't wave it
Shepard.
around, Skipper. Rex might be hungry.
I hate Ashley
Armistice
so much.
Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
You can't think I'm the most patriotic person on the ship.
Nah, you just happened by at the right time. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Today, Junior.
I don't always play games, sir. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human
Williams
ever
is such a
surrendered to the
common
alien
name though,
race.
like even if like I like, you know, it's like Ashley Williams, you know, I wouldn't put two and two together. I would think nothing of it. Literally everybody has a last name Williams. My middle name is William, and that's all you're gonna get from me.
You're blacklisted because of your grandfather's cowardice.
Cowardice. That's what the Terra Firma party calls it. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
He got what
Sometimes
he
you have to
fucking
fight to the bitter
deserved.
end. You plan to bail if Saren gets the upper hand?
No, sir. I'd die to stop him if that's what it takes. Him and anyone else who tries to screw with the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
I don't like any of these answers. Can I say yes?
You're tough and decisive. I value those qualities.
Just consider me a fire and forget missile. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Yep. Bye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I hate her so fucking much.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Not a Krogan testicle. Well, fuck, I bet you're disappointed.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Why wouldn't you want
Some
Krogan
Krogan
testicles?
believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
They got 4 testes?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What? Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
I'm getting quite a few side quests now. So we'll probably do all those and save the DLC, the Bring Down the Sky, for later.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Sterin's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
If we don't stop Saren, the death toll is going to be a hell of a lot higher than 17 million.
I know that. I wasn't saying... See, this is why I don't tell people about my father. It always sounds like I'm bragging. Worse, it gives people this impression that I can never live up to.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Goddamn right you will.
See you later.
Nom 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 nom. See you later, Adams. So I realized, like, mid-conversation with Garrus that I forgot to talk to Liara. So I'm gonna go do that. La! Oh. I was wondering what was going on. You know, because we literally just murdered Liara's mom. And, like, not only did we, like, murder her mom, but we also, as I said earlier, committed, like, just, like, a little bit of genocide. Just a little genocide.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
She's gone. You can't change that.
She was gone long before she died on Noveria. Benezia was a good person once. Before she fell under Sovereign's power, part of me blames Saren for her death. Part of me wants to blame her. And part of me just misses her.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I've got broad shoulders.
I have
Thick
no
ass
doubt about
shoulders.
that. But can they carry the weight of an entire galaxy? If we don't stop Saren... No, never mind. I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
I'm kind of regretting my decision of turning down Liara.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, my first complete playthrough of the game, I romanced Liara. Not the game. The entire trilogy. And I feel like BioWare pushed it as like the canon romance. I thought it was really well done. I thought it was super rewarding. And the one FemShep playthrough, why did I go back in the elevator? The one FemShep playthrough I romanced Garrus. And I also thought that one was super rewarding. But there was one of my playthroughs, Shep, I romanced Tally. And that one was probably my favorite, and it's the most memorable one, for me anyways. And that's just my opinion. But, I haven't... like I said, I haven't played Femship, so like I don't know like much of the Femship romances. I hear Thane's really good. I don't know what I'm doing. I hear Thane's is really good. I also heard that Jacob's is underwhelming, which makes sense because of like what happens in the third game. No spoilies, but just like off the top of my head, like remembering like which ones I did. Tally's definitely number one, and Miranda's wasn't half bad. I felt like the third game didn't really do her justice, but I don't know where I'm going. Ooh, let's do these ones first. So where is he? In the Herschel system and the Kepler Verge. But yeah, like Miranda's was alright. I really liked Jax as well. I'd probably say Jax is second for me. For sure. I think Jack has one of the best character arcs in the whole trilogy. So... there it is. Alright, Herschel. We gotta go to the Herschel system and save Glenn from the walkers. That's a little zombie humor for you guys. Haha, please laugh. Alright, so Garrus wanted to come along for this one, so I'm going to take him. That gives me a little bit of tech. Got quite a bit of combat. Let's take Caden. Caden Garrus, it's a nice little balanced squad. Oops. Let's do this first. So I got 4 points. Nice. Actually, you know what? Let's just finish that off. And then we'll just like, we'll focus on barrier for a little bit. Oh wow, 32 points. What is going on? Okay, whatever. Let's just max out decryption as well. Yeah, that'll do. So we maxed out decryption on Caden. I don't need to do it anymore. We'll get this dampening though. And you know what? We'll get some tactical armor as well. We'll start on that. Oh, that's right, I used a shotgun. I was like, why is my pistol so weak? Then I remembered that I am shotgun Shep. Well, that's just all around better. So we'll go ahead. We'll equip that. Let's check the upgrades. He's got a stimulant pack 1. That's how long he hasn't been with us. What is that? Cooldown reduction? Let me find some cooldown reduction on here. I think medical interface is probably one of the best ones, just because of the health regen. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm pretty sure he uses a pistol, so how are none of these better than like what he has? I mean, like, there's a few of them that are better, but like, I don't. The stats in this game just are so wild to me. So we'll go with this one. I'm drunk, I'm not putting much thought in shit. I'm just trying to fucking play. Alrighty. Let's do a save so I don't gotta do all that over again. Let's get to it. There's stuff and things in here, and I don't know what these stuff and things are. Oh, they're just people. Sit down. What am I punching? Oh, there's one in front of me. Oh, dude, that sucks. Caden just... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I am not very good at this game. Oh, there goes Caden too. So these are test subjects, but they're literally doing the same thing as the creepers. And you know what? People will be like, "Oh, Dragon Age 2 reuses assets." Like, what did I just like? I'm in a room that I've been in 3 times now. This is the 3rd time I've been in this room on different planets with different items in it. Fighting like similar enemies that I've fought in like other missions. Like that's the thing. I feel like Dragon Age 2 is like it's unjustly getting a lot of hate. I feel like Dragon Age 2 has one of the better stories. Mount. I feel like Dragon Age 2 has one of the better stories out of BioWare's games and some of the best gameplay and skill trees. And, like, this is 100% opinion. I'm not going to pretend it's fact, but it gets hated on for whatever reason. And you know what? I'll even go on and say I think Dragon Age Inquisition story was fantastic until the 3rd act. And that's just because, like, comparing it to, like, the 3rd act of, like, Dragon Age 2 or Origins, like, the dopest thing about Origins...
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those
I'll continue
things.
after.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Oh, run.
That was satisfying.
I literally pushed him and he died.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
And I got no renegade points for that? That's wild to me. I'm in. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm in. So, like, I was saying, like at the end of Origins and Dragon Age 2, you could see your various allies who have been with you throughout the game fighting with you. Like, just like people you've recruited along the way, and you know, like the final boss fight in Dragon Age Origins like has like I can't even think off the top of my head, like Knight Commander if you sided with the Templars, or like the mage if you sided with the mages, and like you have like an army you could command and stuff. And it was the same thing in the second one. You didn't get an army you could command, but like Zevron from the first game, he'll be there to fight. Whoever's like not in your party, and like other characters, Colin, that you've helped and met along the way, they're like there with you. And like Inquisition, which is much larger in scale, didn't have that. And it was disappointing going through the final mission of Inquisition and not seeing like all these people who could potentially be there, like to like help for the final fight. You know, it's just you and your squad. And like that was just a little disappointing to me, especially considering how they done it in previous games. I'm lost. Never mind, I found my way out. Easy peasy. Alright, so now I'm gonna go talk to Garrus to complete that quest. That's not the way I want to go.
Commander, good to see you.
Never mind, I guess I don't gotta talk to him. Wasting everybody's time.
Commander.
Why am I
Something you
doing
need?
these things?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Recording drunk is hard. Oh my god. Alright, journal assignments. So where do we need to go? The Argos Row cluster. So there's 2 missions in that. I'm gonna hold off because this one's also in the Argos Row. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna do this one instead. So I need to go to Hawking Ida.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Well, I'm not gonna make any promises. I committed genocide in the last episode, so odds are I'm probably gonna commit a massacre in this episode. And I've already massacred a colony, so just gonna keep it 100. Like, that is 100% in character. It is something I would do. Alright. Oh, wait, man. I seen a sparkly. Yeah, we just take Hayden and Garrus again, since the last mission was literally like 10 minutes at the most. I don't even think it was that. I hate this vehicle. I hope I don't make a mistake. Please laugh. So that's where I need to go. No, that's the compound. So we'll mark this. We'll go there first. Oh, there's something over here. Is that? No, this isn't on the map. I'm gonna hit it. Nothing in there. Oh, no. He wants to take all. And up we go. That just, like, I can't wait to see, like, the skybox in the remaster, because that's just so good. That right there alone, that's just so good. Yep, back up we go. Yo, no, there we go.
Into position.
Huh, huh, get away from me. Ah! I was almost there.
All clear.
Oops. So that's the abandoned mining camp.
Cover me.
Shit. 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 First try. One second. I just roasted a dude on Reddit for being irresponsible for not saving in this game. For every, like, because he's like, oh, I lost an hour in gameplay because the autosaves are atrocious. And I'm like, man, like the only time you can't save the game, like, manually, is in combat. Like, that's just irresponsible. Like, why would you not save for an hour and a half? And it's like, do you not play RPGs? Like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Now we fly.
Cover me.
Shit. Shit. I am not good at this at all. Oh, yes. I gotta go with this one first. Yeah. See, that's red over there.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
I might actually talk my way out of this. So, dude, follow me on SoundCloud. Oh, this ain't where I parked my car.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the Fifth Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
So, a little disappointed it wasn't a massacre. You know what? I'm actually glad it's not a massacre thinking about it, because, like, what am I gonna title, like, another video? Massacre or Biotic Cultists? Like, eh. Ain't no reason to be redundant, y'all. Alrighty, so I'm gonna end it there. I don't know how long this is. I feel like it's a little bit shorter than previous ones, but I'm gonna end it there because I don't want to do Rex's quest and Bring Down the Sky, because Bring Down the Sky is a wee bit longer, and I don't want to turn this into a longer video than it needs to be. So we're calling it there, and you know, as usual, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you on the flippy flap.